Hello everybody on YouTube, it's Colonel D112 bringing you an Overwatch beta video for First Echo Company. Now through this video we're going to be going through some of the different characters for the different people of Echo Company and what skins they may or may not use when the eventual game comes out. This is strictly just based off of their colors that they've picked in other games such as Halo Reach, Halo 3, anything where you can actually customize your character. So let's start it off with myself. And as you can see, I like Reinhardt with all those green military camo skins. So here we have Reinhardt with the Bundeswehr camo. Now Bundeswehr is actually, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, is actually representative of the German army that we still have today. And my great-grandmother is actually full-blown German, and I love the character of Reinhardt. Everything about him being an old military vet and everything, it's fantastic. Here we have Soldier 76. I myself am a former U.S. soldier. There's actually many people in Echo Company who are former military, whether it be from the Marine Corps or the Army. But there was Soldier 76 with the green skin. But here's another one that I will not be able to access, but I love the fact that he has the double chevrons. The double chevrons going downwards has always been my emblem ever since Halo 2 and Halo Reach. It's been a thing of mine that I just absolutely adore. Now we have Winston with his green shader. I'm not really going to read off the titles of them. You could be able to see it from the video itself, but here we go with Winston. I actually like this character not as much as Reinhardt. Reinhardt is my absolute favorite, but he's another tank character who can actually deploy shields, has a jump jet ability. His primary weapon can go through shields and everything. He's a blast to use. Now, as an extra character, I decided to go with Reaper because I'm always a huge fan of shotguns. I've always been that way, and this guy is no exception. He's not someone who I constantly play as because, like I said, I prefer playing as the defensive tank character, Reinhardt, just because of, I really feel for that character, but if I were to ever play as Reaper, this is what I want to look like. Moving on to one of my buddies, Nicholas Piedmont. He's actually a former Marine from Camp Pendleton. Here we have Soldier 76, but don't call him a soldier or he'll be pissed at you. Call him a trooper. We have the Jet skin, which is all black. Nicholas has always been one to wear black leather jackets, even in the summertime, because, he's mentally unstable or something. But this is the only skin that I could find. Nicholas always wears red, so that wasn't really anything. Speaking of red, here's Hanzo in his red skin, but here's another skin that I think Nicholas would definitely enjoy because to me, it looks like one of the characters that he designed in his story, Avatar: The Untold Story, a firebender by the name of Kindor. Now, Kindor isn't an archer by any means, but just the fact that this skin looks relatively like the character, the hairstyle and everything, it's awesome. It's nice to have your characters feel like they come to life. Speaking of characters coming to life, we have Widowmaker here for Nicholas's third character choice, or at least ones that I think he would enjoy, with Widowmaker in this epic skin, all the black, all the red, all the beastliness. I like this one because it kind of gives her that French royalty feeling. I don't know, I know he's Italian, but this one it looks really nice. Moving on to our next friend, we got Stephen Bell. Now, he doesn't actually play Overwatch, but Stevie has always been there when Echo Company was originally Echo Team. Stevie, his colors have always been silver and brown, or a mixture of orange. So, now, I don't have him placed as Lucio just because he's black, because Stevie is actually really black, but because I feel Lucio is a really balanced support character. Now, I didn't have Widowmaker on here because Stevie is our sniper. He is a top-notch sniper, but there weren't any shaders or skins for Widowmaker that really, had silver and brown. Bastion, on the other hand, this is a third character that I think that Stevie might like. Just look at that. It's beautiful. I would honestly like to have that myself if I wasn't such an aficionado, or whatever the word is for a liker of something. Anyways, moving on, we got Ty Martin. Now, he only plays on PlayStation, and I don't believe he plays Overwatch at all. Haven't talked to him much in a while. but he's always been blue and black. Now, Ty in real life likes to collect swords like katanas or anything like that, shurikens, throwing stars, so I felt like Genji would really be his playstyle. There are other characters that I think would be as him, but since he doesn't play with us, you know. Now we have Tanner Wiggins playing as McCree. The funny thing is, I mentioned McCree to him because his hand cannon works much like the last word in the first curse from Destiny. However, with this shader for the old White Rocket, it actually looks like Hawkmoon from Destiny. But you'll notice a trend with, you know, all of our players. They all have a specific set of colors and everything, and White Rocket T160 is no different. Moving on, we have Junkrat here. Tanner's colors have always been white and black. My poor friend is colorblind, so obviously moving on to other things, you know, might be a little difficult for him. But rest assured, our demo man never comes up short. Now, Junkrat here is kind of OP, actually, I feel. A lot of people complain that his Riptire is really powerful, but hey, what are you gonna do? Speaking of, Pharah. I never mentioned this to Tanner, but I really think he'd enjoy Pharah because in Halo Reach, Tanner always liked using the assault rifle, a rocket launcher, and a jetpack. And I feel like this character really incorporates it, and we have this white skin, I believe it's called Jackal, where she puts on like a jackal-looking helmet, because, well, she's Egyptian, but she gets to fly around, she's got rocket launchers, missiles, and everything. Absolutely perfect. Now, Shiloh, on the other hand, he doesn't play Overwatch. He never gets time to play. And I really wish he would participate more in Echo Company, but we're looking out for you, buddy. Here's Roadhog with a brown skin, because Shiloh has always had like more of the brown texture, a bit more. I'm not sure if it's just because he's dirty or I don't know. Maybe it's chocolate. Now we have Sarah Piedmont, who is Nicholas Piedmont's little sister. Now, with her, she was always with the blues and the greens and the mixture of that, and I felt like this skin for D.Va, Junebug, would be perfect. Not only does it make D.Va's mech look really badass, actually, but the character model for D.Va actually has shorter hair, much like Sarah does. So I thought it'd be very good to have. And moving on for Sarah, we also have May with a green skin. The only reason I went with this skin is because it had a nice mixture of blues and greens mixed with May's ice ability. Now, what's kind of funny is Sarah in real life sometimes wears glasses and puts her hair up like this, and I thought that this character, having the cute little robot on the back, would actually be perfect for her. But on a side note, we have Widowmaker again with a blue skin that I think, if Sarah ever played with us, would actually be pretty cool, because if her brother Nicholas were to play as Soldier 76 and I would play as Reinhardt and we'd have everybody else playing as that, Sarah is actually, on her own, a really good sniper. So I have full confidence that she'd be able to pull off Widowmaker just fine. And now we have our buddy Synth Rifle, or Delta Jaeger, whatever you want to call him, good old Daniel, as Bastion. Now his colors have always been either silver or gunmetal gray with yellow or gold. So when I saw this shader, I was thinking, this is perfect. You know, he likes playing as Bastion. It's a really good, stable character for him. He'd be able to hold up in areas and fend off the enemy. And this just, it looks really good. I definitely want to get it myself. Now, not many people can pull off certain characters, but I definitely believe that Daniel, being, I believe, of Celtic descent, that he could actually pull off this very well as Reinhardt with the silver and the gold skin. I don't know why I keep saying shader. I've played Destiny too much. But anyways, I just think this would be perfect for him. You know, get that shield up and everything, protect his buddies. But this is not really a joke against him because he's Irish, and this has nothing to do with him being Irish. But I actually do believe that Daniel would be able to pull off Torbjorn very well with the whole builder setup, being able to set up turrets for defensive positions, being able to give his teammates' armor whenever they're set up in certain spots, like the Widowmaker or the Bastion or anything. I actually feel like he would be able to pull that off quite well. Now moving on, we have our little Canadian friend, ODST, otherwise known as Mason. He's more of a shock trooper, and so as Genji, I definitely feel like with his maneuverability, him able to climb on walls, throw shurikens, anything like that, this is probably one of the greatest offensive characters for any kind of position, whether it's attack, defense, anything. So ODST pulls it off very well. He started dabbling in Reinhardt a little bit when I spoke to him recently, so I thought that this skin, because it's blue, kind of matches with Genji. It would, you know, try to keep everything similar. Obviously, this is all up for debate. Anybody can pick their own skin. This is just some stuff that I'm showcasing, but I feel like ODST, you know, he can really get in there, do some damage. I mean, not as much as me, you know, but anyways. Now for Soonsaw, otherwise known as Dylan, he's also a Marine. I felt like this skin was perfect for him because his colors are usually white and silver with blue. And as Soldier 76 with this Night Ops version, you know, he's got the war paint on, he's got the digital camo, got the combat knife, the dog tags, the sidearm. It looks badass. Now, he does enjoy playing as Bastion, but I didn't find something that would work out for him, so didn't put that in the video. Now we move on to George. Oh, Serrano! He loves playing as Reaper. I told him that this character would be perfect for him because of his offensive playstyle, and he does not fail us whatsoever. A majority of the times when it comes to the play of the game, it's always George with Reaper here killing everybody. I mean, completely decimating them. Also, here's an extra skin for George. And also, he likes to play as Tracer. Like I said, he enjoys playing as offensive characters, and it's good to have a mixture of them. With Reaper, it's very, like, kill everything, leave nothing behind. But as playing as Tracer, he's able to get up right behind enemy lines as, like, much faster than anybody, and just annoy the heck out of the enemy team. And when the rest of us finally manage to catch up with him, you know, we're able to support him, and then he'll switch to Reaper and, you know, help us finish them off. Speaking of finishing off a full enemy team, George enjoys playing as D.Va, because her super ability where she goes into the self-destruct mode, God, it is so OP, but in a good way. It's not cheap OP. You know, he's definitely learned how to use her booster pack ability, fly around and everything, and get inside. It's fantastic. And then we have Zoe, who plays as Tracer because she overhypes. Anyways, holy crap. 6 hours is Reinhardt, 2 minutes for mostly everybody else. As you can see, I definitely enjoy Reinhardt, but that's all I have for now. There are definitely more people in Echo Company that I would definitely hope joins us for Overwatch when it finally comes out. And obviously, all of this is up to debate. Anybody can pick their own skin. Anybody can pick their own characters. These are just things that I've seen or observed. But here's a play of the game. So here's Colonel D, signing off. Semper Fortis. I'll see you next time.